Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. I was halfway through mopping the kitchen floor when my phone buzzed. I almost ignored it, thought it was another spam call, until I saw the name on the screen. Carmen, Cleaning Services. Her voice came through in a whisper, trembling. Mr. Lewis, are you home right now? The question was strange. I frowned, glancing around the empty house. No. Why? Is something wrong? There was a pause. Then she exhaled shakily. There's someone upstairs. A man. He said he lives here. But your wife told me you're both out of town. My chest tightened. The mop slipped from my hand, smacking the tiles with a wet slap. I'm calling the police, she whispered. No, I said quickly. Don't. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I hung up and bolted for the door. The drive home felt endless, each red light another jab to my chest. My mind spun in every direction. A man upstairs? Our house was supposed to be empty. My wife, Elise, was in Seattle for a conference. She'd left 3 days ago with her neatly packed suitcase and that faint perfume she always wore when she traveled, amber and vanilla. I told her I'd take a few days off work to repaint the study and maybe get some repairs done. Hiring a cleaner was a last-minute decision, a way to surprise her with a spotless home. Now, that same decision felt like I'd opened a door I wasn't supposed to. By the time I pulled into the driveway, Carmen's small sedan was parked awkwardly at the curb. I could see her pacing near the porch, wringing her hands. She looked terrified when I got out. He said his name's Andrew, she whispered. He seemed comfortable, like he's been here before. Andrew. The name hit me like a cold wave. Elise's colleague. The one who texted her late at night. The one she swore was gay. Stay here, I muttered and walked past her. The front door was unlocked. The house smelled like her. Perfume, candles, laundry detergent. But beneath that, a faint musk lingered. Male cologne. The kind Elise always said she hated. My pulse roared in my ears as I climbed the stairs. The faint creak of a floorboard came from the bedroom, our bedroom. I pushed the door open. A duffel bag sat on the floor beside the bed. A shirt, definitely not mine, was draped over the chair. The sheets were wrinkled, unmade. And on the nightstand, 2 coffee mugs. I heard the shower running. For a long, hollow moment, I stood there, frozen. Every rational thought drained away, leaving behind a thick fog of disbelief. Then, like sleepwalking, I turned toward the bathroom. The door was slightly ajar, steam curling from the gap. Elise, I said. My voice cracked halfway through her name. The shower stopped. A few seconds later, the door opened, and there he was. Andrew. Towel around his waist. Hair wet. Smug and startled at the same time. Oh, he said, blinking. You're home early. Behind him, Elise's voice drifted out, soft but panicked. Who is it? When she stepped into view, wrapped in my robe, her face drained of color. Tom, this isn't what it looks like, she stammered. A laugh escaped me, broken and sharp. Then tell me, Elise, what does it look like? Neither of them spoke. The silence stretched until it cracked like ice. Finally, she whispered, please, can we just talk? I walked past her, picked up Andrew's duffel, and tossed it toward the hallway. You can talk when he's gone. Andrew hesitated, glancing between us, then muttered, I'll call you later, before slipping out. When the door downstairs closed, the house felt cavernous. Empty. Elise stood there trembling, eyes red, hands twisting the robe's belt. I didn't mean for it to happen, she said. We were drinking one night after a meeting. It just... Don't, I cut in. Don't you dare say it just happened. She pressed her hands to her face and sobbed. I was lonely, Tom. You've been so distant lately. Always busy, always somewhere else. And Andrew, he listened. I stared at her, the words sinking deep but making no sense. So you punish me by turning our home into your hotel room. Her eyes flashed with something desperate. It wasn't like that. It's over. It meant nothing. But then I noticed something small. A key dangling from the nightstand drawer. A spare house key. Andrew's. Then why does he have this? I asked. Her mouth opened, then closed. Her silence told me everything. That night, I didn't shout, didn't break things. I just sat on the edge of the bed, the same bed she'd shared with him, and listened to her cry in the hallway. My mind replayed every moment of the past few months. The late-night messages, the team dinners, the sudden obsession with fitness and new clothes. All the red flags I'd painted over with trust. Somewhere between exhaustion and heartbreak, I realized something terrifying. I wasn't angry enough. I felt hollow. Like the love had drained out quietly while I wasn't looking. When morning came, she found me packing a suitcase. "I'll stay at my brother's," I said flatly. "You can have the house until I figure things out." Her voice cracked. "Please, Tom. Don't leave. We can fix this." I paused at the door, looking at her, eyes swollen, lips trembling, hands clutching the robe she'd betrayed me in. "Maybe," I said quietly, "but not with lies." A week later, I got another call from Carmen, the cleaner. Her voice was hesitant. "Mr. Lewis, I wanted to apologize for what happened. I didn't mean to cause trouble." "You didn't," I said. "You just told the truth." There was a pause. Then she said softly, "I came back to finish the job. Your wife was here. She asked if I'd seen her earring. The gold one with the sapphire." My chest tightened. "No." "Why?" "Because I found it," she whispered. "In the study. Under your desk." The same desk where Elise once swore she never brought anyone. For a long moment, I said nothing. Just stared at the empty room around me. "Keep it," I finally said. "Throw it away. Whatever you want." As I hung up, I realized the truth. Betrayal doesn't end with discovery. It echoes through every room, every memory, every quiet morning where love used to live. And sometimes, the cruelest part isn't losing them. It's realizing you already had.